commonly known as Slut.
I'm surprised that we've been that near enough. I'm surprised it's so far back. Of course they have.
All right, here we
That's
go.
where they put it.
Ready?
No, but
All right, here we go.
Should I shut the door?
Yeah,
Sure.
that'd be
I mean,
a wonderful
I
idea.
mean, I love the music, but
So we're live now?
we are
But,
live.
Round. Welcome to the Barony of Axemoor's March meeting. It is March the 6th, 2018. And like I said, welcome. First order of business is we have the Baron and Baroness. Do you have any?
yes,
This is
yes, have a lot of stuff to go over.
Yeah.
She's not talking because me and Imperial Chicken helped her sew a yurt top, so she lost her voice somewhere. And but we need award recommendations. We have an event coming up, and without award recommendations, and other than what we come up with top of our head, we will have an extremely short course.
Oh, an Axemoor short court. Oh my God. Oh,
Court.
sorry.
Hey, we have short court at Rebel.
That wasn't, and we really need recommendations. We got the Gull, the Justinian, the Bow and Blade, the Order of the Axe,
Delirium.
Illyrium, and
Lily Tower.
and Lillian Tower. We would like to have recommendations. I mean, we want to give people awards. We really do want to recognize people for their hard work.
Don't forget Kingdom Awards also, people.
And everybody came out last weekend for the Gulf Port site. Thank you. That was a lot of hard work done, and it is awesome.
We have grass.
Yeah, we have carpet. It's in Augustine now. And for all the new people in the Barony, I've met a few of y'all at fighter practice and here and there, and welcome to the Barony.
Oh, they're not here.
Yeah, everything else will be under Gulf Wars when you open up Gulf Wars.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll go with the officers. I guess we'll start with me. Was it last week? I did an interview on The Week in Geek with Brian Hild, who used to be a member of our group. It's a local radio broadcast that broadcasts geek stuff, and we did an interview about the SCA. So if you want the link from that, I'll give that to you later on. Apparently, I did okay. I'm not sure. I was kind of nervous.
You did awesome. I listened to it. You did awesome.
Well, thank you. Gulf Wars is coming up, so fighter practice is canceled for this week and next week, as you all know. We need to get the trailer, the old trailer. We have to get pictures of that so we can put that up for sale, which will be sometime after Gulf Wars. At the present moment, I can't think of anything right now, or I'm pretty sure I have more stuff to talk about later, but we'll get with the rest of the officers. The first one, I guess we'll start with Mistress Betty over here.
Okay, the bank statement for February is $8,360.86. $13.89.13 outstanding, and $6,971.73 is our ledger balance. So we're doing pretty good. We have just signed the reconciliation reports for January, February, and I'm going to send them in tomorrow, and that gets us caught up with all the reports. The quarterly report went in on time. For the doomsday for the end of the year went on time. We have just this morning, I got notice that we finished the check signing thing, and it should be back with Wendy Palmer at the bank, and I'll check tomorrow to make sure that she has it. So that means that whole thing is done, and I got a bank statement in the mail for February. Woo! So, the signers are me, Elaine Destrick, Aisha, Bonnie Palmer, and David Sites, whatever. The review of books team is finished, only they're asking for two things that I don't know how to get. And Cordelia, you said there's a repository of documents for the Barony?
So I'm trying to to put stuff in one central location in an area where it's easy for people to get stuff from. So if you want, I can talk to you offline.
Yeah, why don't we
about
talk to
that.
offline and get, I need the date of the last inventory and the date of the last financial policy update, and that's all.
Okay.
Then she can print it off and,
The last inventory date I can probably get to you. I've got
And we'll be-
files on that.
And we'll be doing a
Okay.
policy update next month, after next month's meeting.
yeah, but she needs the last one.
Yellis has it.
Huh?
That was
She wants to know, she needs a date.
2000 and-
Yeah, we can work on it offline. I just don't, I just wanted
No, it was
them to,
later than that.
people to know that I need that.
2015.
I've done one since. So
No, we didn't really touch that. We found-
Aisha lost the check for the Christmas feast revel, Christmas revel feast. I'm on pain pills, by the way. So
yay!
if I sound funny, it's because I am funny. And it has expired, so I'm going to void it and issue her a new one tonight.
Okay.
Poor thing's been without $947 for 3 months now. Ugh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah, we'll take care of that.
Yeah. But my personal news is that I just scheduled my knee replacement, my much needed knee replacement for April the 23rd. And I'm going to Paris for 2 weeks before that. So I'm going to be chronically unavailable for a while. So we need to, and I can't go to Gulf Wars because I really didn't have time to set up handicap arrangements. I'm really not mobile at this point. So I'm wondering if one of the signers wants to take the checkbook to Gulf Wars. Because since I won't be there if something comes up.
I guess I'm sitting
Or you want me to drive it to you if something comes up and you need it? Or just want
We
to throw
usually
that out
don't
there.
need to check it.
Shouldn't need a
Okay.
checkbook at
Yeah.
all for it.
I just want to be, I'm just trying to.
We might need it for April for the,
If
to
they
get
do
the stuff for the
it,
Yeah,
event.
the next thing is St. Bog.
But yeah, we should need the checkbook
That's the
at
weekend
Gulf
that
Wars.
you're having your surgery. Are you going to be going to St. Bob before the surgery? Or
What
are
is
you
the
going
date of
to-
St. Bob?
The 20th, 21st, and 22nd, right?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was a week after. Okay, well, yeah, then I could be there. That's much easier. So I'll get back here on the 16th, and that gives me a week to help you get ready. But maybe if you think ahead, if you need something before I leave, I'm leaving town the last day of March.
So basically get an inventory of the things that you need to purchase so we can get the checks written out.
And I
beforehand.
won't be here for the Barony meeting. I'll be on the plane during the Barony meeting. So, yeah, plan ahead and communicate. I should have some internet connectivity, but like I'll be going back to Wi-Fi at night and checking mail. I won't have it the whole time because I'm not super rich. So let's see if I covered everything. I should have a drop-dead deputy, and I think that Daphne Ebert said that she was willing, but I don't see her here, so I'm going to send her a message. I don't really need a replacement deputy right now, but it's never too early to start. I have, most of 2 years left, assuming that I'm good for 2 years. And I want to rebuild the reservationist box and get it to Martha. I'll probably send it to Gulf Wars from Gigi. It got trashed at Christmas Revel, and I need to rebuild it. So that's my report.
Yeah.
And I'll email you this to you
Okay.
digitally. I'll correct it and email it to you.
So in summary, we have money.
We have money.
Yeah, I said I got
It's
that.
good. I'm going to be
We
gone.
have money, we're
Think
on the
ahead.
block, we're good.
Alrighty, I guess the next person we'll go to is the Herald.
Things happened. Really, we're still waiting to hear back, and we've got some people whose names have gone in and haven't heard anything back from Names and Devices. So next week, starting about Friday morning, I'll be going to the Herald's tent and raising some unholy hell. Yeah. So it's Herald's Point. I'm going to be volunteering there, so I'll have many hours to bug them.
So you can be passive aggressive while you work on people's
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely. Yeah.
You find out about my
Don't
Mary
forget
Unicorn
to-
man.
Don't
I
forget
can make
to
it
fill
for
out
you.
your volunteer form.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I thought.
Volunteer forms go to Axemoor.
Yes,
Right.
let's go to Axemoor.
But there's no
I did
real
respond.
news on that.
Already did mine.
Kid's name finally passed. I think that was active as of last time.
Yeah.
That's about the only one I know that's gone through. So everything else I'm waiting till Gulf Wars in a week, and I'll be there to rain down and light fires. Yeah. That's that.
All right, next will be Night Marshal. Since he's not here, I know some of the stuff. Practice, like I said, is council for the next 2 weeks. We will be having an official Rapier Marshal. Master Mallory will be getting a position as soon as everything gets transferred over. And people fight, so yeah. Next is ANS officer. He's not here. From what I've heard, Magnus will be taking a 6-month break. He will still be doing reports, but we need someone to fill in the position as an ANS officer. So anyone's interested in taking over the ANS position, we'd be more than happy to have you. Contact me after the meeting. Chronicler.
Hey, I'm gonna nag. This is my moment of nagging. I need articles. I don't care what they are. Thank you, Cordelia, for submitting something.
You said every 2 months.
I still need articles.
It's only
She's
been-
my only one who got me anything, other than, of course, their excellencies and you, sir, are the only ones who have gotten me anything. I understand y'all were out of the country.
Hey.
Okay. But I need articles.
Oh,
I don't
well,
care.
That should have afforded you a perfect opportunity to write
Yes, I want a report about your class.
Oh, there will be.
Okay, good.
Back
But
at the
no.
dawn of time, I did a series of like 1-page articles on interesting women in history in the SCA period, and I think I might still have them. My
That
computer
would be
files.
amazing.
So this is it.
And right now we're just doing the BT, the Bayou Tapestry, every 2 months until we can get more substance, like articles, little tidbits, hints,
Content.
helps,
Wink, wink.
contest.
Nudge,
And
nudge.
I do have a contest that I'm sponsoring at Golf Wars.
Yeah.
This is for the cover of the Bayou Tapestry for the next edition. Send me your best Golf Wars picture,
Okay.
whether it's of fighting,
You'll see mine Friday night.
A&S,
Right?
the epic disco party.
I didn't make a costume.
Somebody coming barefoot out of a portalet.
That's a bounty, isn't it?
Hey, look,
I did it one time at
did.
Penzig. It's true.
Well,
Sorry.
That's worse than good.
But no,
Nice choice of
seriously,
venue, my lady.
and seriously, all officers I do need a blurb. Just hey, like like with Mistress Mistress Betty. I could never pronounce your name.
Maimuna.
Maimuna.
Mistress Maimuna said, "Hey, we got money in the bank. That's all I need." Harold, hey, we submitted things. We're getting awards. That's
Hey.
what I need.
Hey,
Fighter
we've got a
practice is
website.
canceled. Hey, the website's up and running. We have stuff on it. Those type of things. That's what I need.
word.
Word, word.
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 She needs words.
Speaking of fighter practice being canceled, as you notice, most of the officers, if you want to, we can have access to put things like scheduled like events that are reoccurring, like the business meeting where I just put it in there and put in the dates, and it reminds you that we have a business meeting this month. So we can do that for like practices, A&S stuff, and all the other good things.
What is the submission date for the next Bayou Tapestry?
After Gulf Wars.
After Gulf Wars. After St. Bob. Because I just did January, February, so we got that out in March, so the next one would probably be, I would say, let's make
March
it,
30th.
Because it needs to be
March
by April.
30th, fair enough.
yeah, March.
If it's February, it'd be April.
Okay, so that's our submission deadline is March 30th.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that way I can have enough time to.
March 29th, kids.
All right, next on
March
the
27th.
Yeah.
next on our list is the chronicler. We just did her. The web minister.
Hi, we have a website.
Yay!
It wants.
Hi, I'm learning
it
how to
wants-
use it.
It wants content. The webmaster does not generate content. The webmaster puts content up. So we need a
Devices
an
and
ANS
stuff.
page, and we need a page about fighting and all that stuff.
We need
So
fluff.
we do. We need
We
more,
need fluff
we need
and
more
stuff.
content, and then we need people to also give me their information so that I can put them on the list.
Hey, we could do a persona page.
That's what she's.
Well, I can actually, if you want to put information about your persona, if you have a built persona, you give me the content, I will link to it from your listing in the armorial.
That would be awesome.
Yes, but I don't generate content, I just post it. Also, make sure you check the Hall of Records to make sure that your records are accurate. And if they're not, please politely submit the form. You can include attachments for your documentation of the fact that you got something. Just scan a copy or take a picture of your scroll and send it along.
Cool.
Send it along. They will do Barony level awards. They were going to strip all of that out, and I said, "Wait, we're using that." They said, "Okay, never mind."
We were awesome.
Nice.
Yay!
That was several months ago.
Fighting the hard fight.
Yes.
All right,
I
I
think
guess
we're the only Barony that does it.
next on our list will be the
Well, the
historian.
learning curve is kind of steep.
But,
Yeah,
but I don't think anyone's received an award, and so we're good
that's
with
the
that.
trouble. And I'm not
Right.
the historian.
I'm not looking at you as a historian. I know Loki's a historian.
No, not.
No.
Oh,
Loki!
My
Not
bad.
Loki.
Sir, heard a thing.
Wrong Oki.
Yeah.
Heard an Oki got defensive. My bad.
Slow your roll, Skippy. Don't make me have to pull my.
Alrighty, next will be quartermaster. We have stuff. He's not here. We still have stuff.
We have stuff and it's in the trailer.
And it's in my yard.
It's in my car.
It's all over.
Oh, wait, it's nice. We got the new coffee maker.
Yay!
It's right there.
Hey!
It's a Hamilton.
And it's a beach.
It's a Hamilton beach.
Hamilton!
Son of a bitch. Hamilton!
If it was a son of a beach, it'd be Philip.
We have our event life support system.
Hamilton City Beach Center.
Yes. Alrighty. Next will be the sheriff. She can't speak right now.
Ah,
Just give them the thumbs up.
We muted the sheriff. We did not mute the bears. All right.
We did a kind of clean out of the stuff people have donated from their moving and garage and whatever. We made $204, which was given to Betty and put in the bank. We still have a little bit of stuff left, but all of I'm down to just the stuff from this past revel. One little bitty mug and contents.
In other words, she wants us to drop more stuff off at her house.
I'm trying to clean out the storage unit. I'm down to 4 totes from the garage sale.
I'm gonna have fun with this one. So the next one on our list is the Democrat.
Yeah, we have a demo coming up on March 23rd for St. Paul's Episcopal. It's at right over here on Canal Boulevard in Harrison. It's a 12 p.m. Armor Up with demo runs from 12:15 to 12:45.
That is the Friday after Go Force.
Yes, it is the very next Friday.
that's a lot of fun.
I'm
Where's
in.
St. Paul's at?
Canal and Harrison.
I will need someone to speak because that's usually about the time frame. I really don't have. I have this going on. Not usually this early. The next demo is on June 2nd. It is Jefferson Parish Library on Manhattan Boulevard. That's the 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock one. And that's an all day. That's the indoor and outdoor. We set up both places. And then I am meeting with the general manager for the New Orleans Baby Cakes.
Yep.
And we will be doing the demo for them on August the 11th. It is a Saturday
At Zephyr Stadium.
at Zephyr Stadium.
I did not know about this one.
Well, that would be easy.
It's their Game of Thrones night.
Oh,
They're doing a family
So it's August
family
what?
night there,
11th.
August 11th. I don't know the times yet. I'm going over all the info and everything with him. He wants us there before and during. So I'm going to open this one up to all the groups in the surrounding area to please come help.
What day is it?
Saturday,
11th,
August
Saturday.
the 11th.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Can't play
Get
that
in,
far.
get in to watch the Zephyrs for free.
Right?
They're no longer the Zephyr Stick,
They're
the
the
baby
baby
cakes.
The baby cake. Get to watch the baby cake.
They're always the
Still
Zephyrs.
Oh, okay.
But
They're the
they're also
Zephyrs.
like
Maybe
baby
it should be a
cakes
girls
for some
softball,
odd reason
should be a
now.
softball team.
Yeah.
Or
Cabbage ball.
Or
Cabbage
dancing.
ball.
Alrighty, calm down.
No, I see.
Alrighty. I'm gonna skip around and get to some quick stuff so we can get
Yeah.
back to the meat of our meeting. We are not required to put a kingdom level bid in until the end of the year. We have this whole year off. I have talked to Master Eric over at Leon about us going in on the bid since it's gonna be at Warner Tully. It's a 3-hour drive and groups can get together to do bids. And he's gonna talk to his group next month after their Gulf Wars meeting, their after Gulf Wars meeting. So if we can Leon and Axemoor to get together and put a bid in, it'd be a lot easier than us just doing it by ourselves, especially with that 3-hour drive. Christmas Revel, we're taking bids for Christmas Revel. It's like I said, it would be the 30th, the 1st, and the 2nd of the 30th of November, the 1st, and the 2nd of December. So we have 3 sites that we could possibly use, which I said were Fountain Blue, Camp Wilkes, or Camp Camellia.
All good choices.
So now that we've talked about that part, then we'll go to the meat of our meeting, which will be Gulf Wars.
Go for it.
Gulf Wars, we volunteered, the group as a whole has voted to volunteer to work for sanitation one night.
On Monday.
On Monday. We get double points for it, so it's a good thing to do.
What's the time frame on that?
We haven't
Is it all
picked,
day or-
we haven't did a time yet,
Oh,
but
okay.
Only Monday.
How long are the shifts?
4 hours.
and we usually get a golf cart, so that works.
Yeah,
out.
definitely get a
Yeah,
golf
that's an
cart.
awesome part. We get to drive around a golf cart or one of those other little fun things, and sanitation people are cool shit. They have
But if you have time and you want to, please volunteer. Everyone just putting in a couple of hours a day, a couple of hours every once in a while helps out the whole war effort. Plus, it gets money for the barony and the kingdom. Yes,
Also, cashiers are needed for the troll.
hence ones I said volunteer.
And land
Super
needs.
simple, and registers are super easy this year.
Yeah, the land crat sent me an email asking me to put out that she needs volunteers to man the land tent.
With the what?
The land crat, the person in charge of Gulf Wars land, camping.
Oh, yeah.
Be
Just
info.
point people out on the map where they're supposed to go. And speaking of maps,
Yay!
Floki made the Gulf Wars camp map. Yay!
That is,
To scale.
yeah, no, that is legit to scale. There are 3 foot between tents, which is required.
Which is
by
required by
site.
site.
If you look at a map, if you haven't seen it already, there's an 8-foot walkway on the left side of the pavilion going up that roadside. There's a 7-foot pathway going by the front of the
Pavilion?
front of the showers.
Front of the shower, yes.
Yeah, so I wanted to keep walkways clear because I know that we've had some issues in the past with drainage and things like that,
Yeah.
fire ants as well.
We got to the shore fire.
There you go. But there's 8 foot on the one side and about 7 foot on the other. There's some changes to be made, but if anybody's got any questions about the map or about where they're placed, I don't care. It's too late. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make the changes as I can, but otherwise, like, make friends with your neighbors.
And,
It's just a week.
And lay out a bee.
And your camp fee,
Friday.
don't forget to pay the camp fee, folks.
Yeah.
So that's probably how we buy firewood and
No, it
propane.
should be good. I think I laid things out pretty well. I tried to do as much as I could with getting period tents on the roadside and the backside to surround the mundane tents.
You did a good job. I mean, it looks fantastic. And just so like what he said, everybody get along. Remember, we are in a fishbowl. There are no really walls. So just be, courteous to your neighbors. If they're in their tent having a private conversation, don't stand outside and,
Act like an adult.
give opinions.
Yeah, stick your head in the door and do that.
Yeah. In the conversation.
Otherwise, I think it's
can't
going to
save
work
a
out.
wolf.
If there's any real
Yeah.
serious issues, by all means, send me an email, let me know, and I'll change things around. But
I
otherwise, by the
don't, it
end of the
looks
night,
great to me.
if I don't hear any complaints outside of the one change we got to make,
We're gonna be laying out tent sites on Thursday
sweet.
Friday,
and
Thursday.
Friday morning, and where your tent's marked and where it says you go.
I got.
I'm not cutting anybody
I got
slack.
Field paint. I'm going to be
Oh,
bringing.
we got some in the, we got almost a case of it in the tower.
Yeah, in the town. Yeah, there's.
By the way, I don't know that.
And we got stakes and flags.
Let me do a check. But I don't know that next year we should pay any money for field paint because
We didn't. This is left over from last year.
we've got my family did field like golf course and turf grass maintenance, and I think we've got literally like a pallet of field striping paint left over.
And we got this field
So-
paint from one of our other members who did road construction.
Right. So I think
it was just
I think
like
we'll be okay.
Things I could do to trust hands with that.
And another,
I know, right?
for the fighters, we'll be mustering in camp 20 minutes before the muster, the small gray bear, so we can go down there as a group.
Good.
You know, kind of show off a little bit,
Fair enough.
you know, like we usually do.
Good thing.
You know,
I know.
And I'm going to be running the known world party. If anyone wants to come and help, we'll be doing setup around 4 or 5 o'clock Friday. And
Yeah,
any help would be appreciated.
Dex will need help.
Coming for door. I know we've already got a lot of people.
Yeah, I also need if people want to help bartend or whatever. That's cool.
Yeah.
I already
a shot
have
girl.
duties.
She is.
She
I
is a
already
shot
have
girl.
duties.
She is so
I can
ready
do
for this.
Shot dragon.
Yeah,
You know what? You could help pour shots at it.
I can.
Yes,
you can.
I will.
Alrighty.
She's trying to
Does
figure
anyone
it out.
else have any other Gulf Wars business that they need to discuss?
No, I have an alibi from earlier.
Alibi for earlier
We know nothing.
Oh,
There was a comment posted earlier
about.
from Martha and Eggle. Hey, they're signed in. They're listening, and they wanted to remind us that Eagle received the Order of the Sable Huntsman.
Yeah, you
yes he
did.
did. Yes he did.
Party.
You have to order the sable what?
Sable Huntsman.
Thank you. At what event?
It doesn't say,
Rebel. I think.
No.
No, it wasn't
No, it
Rebel.
wasn't Rebel.
but they'll probably post
It
it in a
was
few minutes, and I'll let you know.
at-
Legion, wasn't it?
No, it was
No.
a swamp run.
Swamp Rock?
Swamp Rock.
Eggle, let us know.
Yeah, let us know what event.
Okay, we will go to the next biggie thing. We have St. Bog.
We still need volunteers for a lot of positions. I will post a sign-up sheet as soon as I figure out how to do that. We have 2 rapier marshals. We still need heavy marshals. We have an archery marshal, and we still need thrown weapons.
Well, the group's Knights Marshal normally does the marshalling for the heavy.
Okay. And who is our Knights Marshal right now?
Graham.
Sir Grimbaldus.
Grimbaldus Big.
Okay, I will reach out to him. Cordelia, have you made any announcements about requesting for classes, or do you want me to do that, or?
I only made the kind of pre-announcement, and I need to reach back out to Gellis to see if he'll do a video announcement using his Father Guido persona character. I think that would be entertaining. Is to kind of issue for the ANS competitions, issue a challenge. Give them an offer they can't refuse.
Ooh.
Nice.
So I gotta get back with him and talk to him some more about this.
The feast menu for St. Bog is almost nailed down. I have what we're doing. It's just going to be ingredients and like the first remove is going to be a meat, cheese, and some fruits. Now, what cheeses and like what meats is going to depend on pricing closer to the event. These, and I've got to do this off of memory. The second one is going to be a soup. It's going to be a zuppa toscana. Woot. And with flatbread. And then third remove is going to be the pasta with 2 sauces to choose from. Maybe a third, not really quite sure. And then the last remove would be the cannolis.
We're going to have the beef rolls.
Oh, the beef
Between
roll.
that.
And I'm sorry, you're right. The beef roll in between the pasta, and then the last remove is going to be the cannolis. Homemade from scratch.
Nice.
Yeah, we had a tasting with that the other a little while back, and she did a phenomenal job. And she's like,
It'd be Magdalena.
Magdalena is the one who's doing it, and she's like, well, they didn't get the set right. I'm like, I don't care.
Fair enough.
And we do have Esperanza has volunteered to do a gluten-free brownie. So that we have a gluten-free dessert option for people.
That reminds me.
Yes, because most of the feast will be gluten-free in its
Accidentally,
own right.
but yeah, that's the way it ended up.
Fair enough.
And that's about it.
And decorations are being made, plans are, schedules being planned, and we will keep everybody posted.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, a couple of things. First of all, April's meeting, we'll be doing a policy and procedures review. Also during April, as everyone knows, our current prince and princess have abdicated, and they will be doing a crownless at coronation, which means that you fight and then you step up that same day.
Wow.
No training period.
There's no training period, no 6
training
months, and their majesties are looking for people to fight in this crownless. It's going to be, if you've never done it before, if you've never been a crown, if you've never been around crowns, it will be hard.
Intense.
It will be a large learning curve, but it will be an experience well worth it. So if you have the opportunity and you can fight and you're willing and wanting to fight, it's something to do, and put your letters in as soon as possible.
I feel like his eyes. No, I already put my letter.
Well, I'm not looking at you. I would fight you. I don't have to take my place.
I'm throwing down.
No, you're bearing.
I need a vicar?
There are. Yeah, you are.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Floki's going to throw down because he's going to be like the bootleg in this competition to make sure that somebody says no. So that's about where I'm throwing in, but the letter of intent's already put in.
Well, I was just looking at you because
okay.
It's easier to focus on a person.
I make good eye contact. It's always been a problem for me.
Which means you'll be better prepared for May.
You can still be Harold and Prince, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you win,
if you win, you have the support of the barony to help you.
yes,
You go.
and you have me to take your office.
Fair enough.
Okay, you're covered. Done and done.
Does anyone
We'll
else,
start your training first private practice is open.
is there anything else that we need to discuss?
I got another comment. Go back to Gulf Wars.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't talk about the food plan.
Ah.
Mistress Martha would like us to reiterate that she's got a list of cooks, servers, and helpers. It will be posted in the kitchen. Make sure you know where you are. If you're
Bad Baron. You can talk about the food plan.
Do we need to know?
So
I don't deal with food at my house.
and the award, the Sable Huntsman was Swamp Romp.
It was Swamp Romp.
It was Swamp Romp.
You heard that, Adelaide?
Swamp Romp.
I told you.
We welcomed him to the clan.
I told you. And as we said before, don't forget to write award recommendations.
Please.
Kingdom, Baronio, hey, anything helps out people out there. They deserve things, and they've worked, and their appreciation needs to be shown. Other than that, I don't have anything else to talk about. Anyone else have anything that we need to discuss? You want to strangle your husband and bury him in a ditch? What was that?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Word of advice, if you've got a cat named Imperial Chicken, don't let him play with the surgery machine.
Oh, Finian's elevation. Any heralds
No.
want to join for processing from Harold's Point down to Gambit, and then they'll muster at Gambit.
Oh, and don't forget about the little party Friday night at War. Little Bardic party.
Well, that's right. Turns breaks.
Branfin is being elevated to the Order of the Pelican. We're doing a heraldic procession from Harold's Point down to Gambit, and then muster will be at Clan Gambit.
Who is that?
Finian. Branfin, he's done like many, he's been like bomb diggity for.
Really awesome dude.
Really awesome dude.
You've seen
He is
him.
the heraldic god.
He helped me get my device passed on his first time around after he helped me design it.
Is that Friday y'all doing that?
Okay, Trillion, Rick and Daphne.
Wednesday is his vigil at Clan Gambit. We're going to proceed process from Harold's Point down to Clan Gambit, and then from what we were understanding is that muster will be at Gambit because it's the ravine battle. Huh?
Well,
they're walking from Harold's Point down to Gambit, put him on vigil at Gambit
yeah.
because it's the ravine
And if
battle.
anybody wants to contribute any food items for the vigil, I'm in charge of the food. But
See?
Alrighty, and who wants to do?
Do you want me to tell about the
Yes.
Bardic? So Thunderwolf is hosting a Burdick Circle on Friday early because he's got an early bedtime. He doesn't know that he's hosting this yet, but he'll find out soon enough. And he wants people to come and jam with him because he got a guitar.
Saw that. Adorable.
Yeah. I played Thunderstruck for him, the Steven Seagal's version.
Nice.
And I showed him the video, right? And he's watching it, and he's sitting there, and he's strumming his hands in the air while he's watching them play the banjo.
Born musician.
Yeah.
It's
So
a rhythm now.
so be there or be square.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Also, if you can help the army, the Glenavon Auxiliary Army, they do the grilled cheese and bacon sandwiches, and they're more than happy to have some assistance. If you have 2-liter bottles that you can also donate, I know time is short, but I know some of you people drink 2 liters like they're going out of style. So,
No, but I will this week.
Make sure the red's out, please.
Oh, damn it.
that'd be greatly appreciated. And does anyone have anything else?
I'll be putting a container for those that drink sodas for the pop top tabs and can. Please save your tabs. One of the groups I'm in is collecting them for the Ronald McDonald House.
Oh, okay. Well, I drink sodas all day long with that.
And if you sign up for meal plan, make sure you get your money to Mrs. Martha
Yes.
She's already done that.
for meal plan.
Yes, if you're not paid up.
All right.
For your camp fee, you see her.
Anything else? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Meeting is now over.